Boa tarde, tudo bem? Meu nome é Felipe. Eu gostaria de convidá-los a acompanhar o meu canal Turismo em Brasil. Gostaria de convidá-los a subscrever no canal. Se gostar do vídeo, deixe o seu like. Suporte esse canal com as doações. Ative as notificações no sininho e não esqueça, compartilhe esse vídeo com seus amigos. Siga-me no Twitter, Facebook e Instagram. Muito obrigado, vamos recomeçar. Forwarders. If direct airlines are the wholesalers of space, forwarders are the retailers. They are indirect air carriers. Forwarders function as consolidator of smaller shipments tendered to the airlines in volume, not under the forwarders name as shipper. The difference between the volume or contract rate offered by the airline to the forwarder and the forwarder's own tariff rate to the shippers is the forwarder's gross yield on the shipment. From that yield must come all the forwarders handling, administrative and sales costs. Currently, forwarders feel threatened by the expansion of air express service. Air express firms offer a high quality of service and are relatively easy to use from the standpoint of the shipper. Rate making and rates. The air freight industry equivalent to ocean conference is IATA, which is controlled by the scheduled airlines. IATA sets rates, and US carriers, which were very efficient, had considerable influence. Fares were at level which held all but the most efficient carriers just below the level of profitability. As a result, the majority of airlines outside the USA, which are often state-owned and invariably state-regulated, are dependent on direct or indirect government subsidies. Even though the margins of unprofitability are often small, IATA had an enforcement branch, but cheating discounting continued. The entire IATA enforcement apparatus has broken down in several countries, occasionally encouraged by the intimidation of IATA offered by agents of offending airlines. Even seizures by IATA enforcement produce function well. Some carriers continue to flaunt regulations, knowing that the heavy fines levied against them will be less than the profits accruing from their illegal practice. Arab air carriers complain of problems caused by operators which land at Gulf airports and roads between Europe and the Far East. For them, any revenue they can collect from fuel-up traffic is a welcome addition, with the result that many are not too fussy about charging the official passenger fare or cargo rate. As a rate marking and policy body today, IATA has ceased to function effectively. Today, air cargo space is sold to the highest bidder, often under contract for a state minimum volume. Rates fluctuate according to season and according to balance of traffic flow. Note that the balance of traffic flow is tied to relative values in different trading nations' currencies. In the North Atlantic air cargo market in early 1993, westbound rates were at about two-thirds the level of eastbound rates. IATA convened meetings of participating airlines periodically to discuss rates and attempt to agree on practices, such airway bill formats. IATA continues to serve an airline trade association, promulgating industry rules and coordinating policy, or for example, forwarder commissions, development of computer EDI, linked with customs, and regulations on the transport of live animals. IATA also functions as a clearinghouse through which airlines reimburse each other for interline tickets and cargo charges. Since the mid-1970s, the clearinghouse has been self-supporting because of interest on float of funds. Airline rates can be grouped in several categories. The first are the traditional tariff rates, which one finds in printed booklets. The cargo is classified by general description, and then the rates are given between two specific points. Rates are expressed in cents per pound or in some other currency per kilo and are less per pound as